Hello YouTube, and today I'm reviewing The Face of Evil, the first DVD I reviewed of 2013. So, I was going to do my DVD collection video today, but there is one thing that will stop me. And I checked my dad's emails, and the Legacy collection, my Legacy collection has been dispatched. And hopefully that will be here on Monday. I may do an unboxing video of that. Apparently with Sharda they've took scenes from it, took scenes out. I can't judge if they have took any scenes out because I've never seen Sharda. I've seen a few minutes of it, but I've never actually seen the whole thing, so I can't really judge if they have took many scenes out, but I'll have to take other people's opinion. But anyway, onto The Face of Evil. So let's look at the cover. We've got Doctor Who there, BBC DVD. We've got the Tom Baker there, Louise Jameson. This is her first story. Then you've got a carving on the mountain of the Fourth Doctor there. And then you've got some jungly plants, and that carries on the bottom. Tom Baker dates there. Then, oh, if I can turn it around. That's the spine, or continuing with the jungle sort of thing. And then the pictures there. Yeah. Now I'd just like to talk to you about Leela for a second. Now this is her first story. Now I was just thinking that Leela, or Louise Jameson, had quite a big job to do really, because Sarah Jane is considered the iconic classic Who girl, which I have to agree is quite possible. I think there are 4 main companions, or 5 really, in Doctor Who, one being Jamie, then in my opinion Jo Grant, then Sarah, then Ace. I think they are the iconic Who people. Oh, I was going to say Jamie was a girl. But I would say Louise Jameson did have quite big boots to fill, and I think she did do it. In my opinion, she had some great stories. She had this story, but I'll get on to that. The Robots of Death, Talons Weighing Cheyenne, brilliant stories. So I do think Louise Jameson did a brilliant job. Now, if we just look inside the cover, we've got the disc there and the little booklet. So let's look at the special features, and I will just do a little brief sort of review on the story. Put that there. So we've got the commentary. So we've got Into the Wild. That's basically the making of The Face of Evil. From the cutting room floor, that's just basically behind the scenes glimpses when they were filming The Face of Evil. Tomorrow's Times, the Fourth Doctor. I think the last one was on the Ambassadors of Death of the Third Doctor. This is basically the press looking at the Fourth Doctor era. Doctor Who stories, Louise Jameson. She looks back at her time on Doctor Who. Swap Shop, Louise Jameson goes on Swap Shop. You can tell that the feeling is people did like Louise Jameson. Then you've got a PDF file which you can just put in your computer or anything what does that, but not on the DVD. A Typhoon T Doctor Who promotion, production subtitles, photo gallery, and the coming soon trailer, which I think is for Daemons. So, in many people's eyes, The Face of Evil is a quite tedious story. Other people think it's a nice story. I think it is a nice story because I watched it on New Year's Eve, and it was sort of it's quite a relaxing story. I mean, I enjoyed it. I wouldn't say people consider it as the best Tom Baker story, because it's not, but people say it is a terrible story, it's tedious. But when you're in sort of a December sort of festivities, it doesn't really matter. It's quite a nice story to watch and it's really good because the Doctor's already intervened, should I say, not damaged, already intervened with the life on the planet, and it's just quite nice how the people react to the Doctor, how he's intervened, because the Doctor is considered as the evil one, but the evil one is actually, spoiler, a sort of mad computer who has two personalities, one being the Doctor and one of its own, but it's quite messed up in the brain. Tom Baker does a brilliant performance. Yeah, this story, well, Leela's sort of not, I wouldn't say a stowaway, but the Doctor was just like, get out of the TARDIS, and Leela just runs in. Sorry. It sort of starts the trend that the Doctor's companions, bar Romana, are sort of hitchhikers, basically. I mean, if we look, Adric was a stowaway. Tegan, well, yeah, and Nyssa, I suppose, they sort of hitchhiked with the Doctor. So this sort of starts a trend. So Sarah Jane was sort of the last proper companion the Doctor actually picked up. It's not like the Doctor is actually trying to get a companion, but somehow they just stow away or hitchhike, which I suppose is fair enough. But Tom Baker doesn't actually go just like, oh, another companion. Yeah, The Face of Evil is a nice story to watch. I would recommend this story, but people have different opinions. I quite enjoyed this story. Yeah, it's a really good story. So if you haven't seen this, then do definitely try and watch it on Dailymotion or YouTube. Watch the first 10 minutes, and if you like it, because it is a slow story to start with. I mean, as soon as it starts from the title sequence, it just suddenly just goes in from Leela being banished from the Sevateem tribe. Yeah. So it is quite, you know, it's straight into the storyline, basically. So you've got to watch the first 10 minutes of this story instead of 5. And then after that, if you've enjoyed it, do pick up the DVD, because it is, I think it's only £7 now, so that's pretty cheap for it. I mean, I paid £6 for it on Amazon. I love Amazon. Yeah, so The Face of Evil, good special features, brilliant DVD. Yeah, I highly recommend this story. So thanks for watching. My next review, I hopefully would be the Revisitations 3, containing the Tomb of the Cybermen, the Three Doctors, and the Robots of Death. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.